Market update on the 6th. So we got the move down that I was talking about yesterday. And the only reason that I thought that was, again, this is a corrective wave higher. And so I was expecting this to end up being a B wave. If it was an impulsive move higher, I probably would have said maybe this ABC move is finished and this was the B wave. But since this is corrective, I figured this is ABCA, corrective B, and then we were putting in a C wave today, and so that's why I said it would go lower. And so if you can figure out if it's a corrective move or an impulsive move, you can do your whole trading around that. If you know where to enter and exit, it's actually a really good trading and pretty simple trading strategy. So if you can just look into Elliott wave, corrective and impulsive waves and recognize those in real time, and know where what fibs to stop out at, what fibs to target for your exit, you can make some pretty good money if you just trade like that. That's actually how I trade most of the time. So going to the chart, I see this as ABCA, and like I said, B wave here. And then if we zoom in here on the 5-minute time frame, I see this as ABCA. If you go to the 3-minute, it potentially looks like it could be a 5-wave move, but then you see this right here. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I see this as ABCA. B wave right here. And then for the C wave, you would expect a 5-wave move. And we get 1, 2, 1, 2. And then within this wave, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the overall third wave. ABC 4. And so I'm expecting to complete the overall third wave tomorrow morning. Target is around 371. We're at 372.50 after hours. After 371, I would expect a bounce to 372.31. And then if you use the fib retracement tool to get your target for the 5th wave, you'll see that it comes down to right around that gap fill here at 368.56. And so I think there's a good possibility we come down here and fill this gap. And then that would complete the overall X wave. So we have W up here, A, B, C, X. And then I would look for a 5-wave move higher, potentially to, well, you could look at this. Let's see. I'd be looking anywhere from 388 might be too far, because if we zoom out here, the first wave is at 388. And so I don't think it's going to go that far if this ends up being a 4th wave. If it ends up being an A wave, though, it could easily go to 390 and then pull back and then go higher. It'd be A, B, C. Or if it's a 4th wave, I expect it to stop below 388, probably looking at 380 to 385, probably get caught up in this resistance right here. That would be the overall 4th wave, and we expect to move down to complete the overall 5th wave and the overall, I have so many different numbers, the overall 3rd wave or the overall C wave. So that would look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Overall, it'd be A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Complete it right down here. Or we're looking at A, B, C, and then we're looking at A, B, C higher, and then a move down lower. I'm going to have to mess with my markings here after the video. I know they're kind of confusing. But, yeah, zooming in, I don't think this is an impulsive move down. I see some people on Twitter are saying this is the end of the C wave and then we're starting an impulsive move down. But I see this as A. And right there just gives you a clue that it's probably not going to be impulsive. And it's probably just going to be a C wave down and then we're going to go higher. So we'll see about that tomorrow. If we get that gap down to 371 and go all the way down and fill this gap here at 368.56. The VIX curling higher here. We got outside of the parallel line for the 4th wave. And this one broke the parallel line as well for the third wave. So I'm looking for a move higher to my target of around 38 or 39 to complete the overall fifth wave. But it might get held up here for a couple more days in order for us to rally up here to 385. If the VIX starts going crazy tomorrow, then maybe people on Twitter will end up being right, and this will be a 5-wave move from here. The structure of this does not look like a ABC move yet to me. It makes more sense to be W, A, B, C, and then higher. So we'll see on that, but the VIX is looking promising for bears. The dollar put in a 5-wave move today, actually since the 4th. Probably looking for some consolidation here soon, and that's good for bulls. So if the VIX consolidates after tomorrow morning and the dollar consolidates and we get yields consolidating, that would be perfect for a move up to 380 to 390. So basically just expect a move lower at the open down to 371, bounce, and then a move down to fill this gap at 368.56, and then a move higher. Invalidation would probably be we could come down here all the way to the 1.61 fib to at 367. That's a possibility. Invalidation for this wave right here. Well, B wave can go all the way back past the start of the A wave, but if it starts going like really, probably down here like 365, I would start to get a little bit worried about my targets up here, just because that would be a big reversal. But as far as on invalidation on this move right here, basically this move has to come down at the open. If it doesn't come down at the open, then I would start doubting that this was going to end up being a 5-wave move. And if it broke above 374.57, then I would probably invalidate it completely. I was also looking at this, but I think this has got invalidated as well. I think we already broke outside of this. Oh, not really. It's pretty close. So if it gets invalidated, then maybe this will be the right thing. Maybe this will end up being a B, C, B right here on this parallel line, and we'll go higher from there. So different ways to look at it. If we get the gap down though in the morning, then I would expect this to play out. If we go higher in the morning, then maybe take a look at these parallel lines right here, and we might have already bottomed, and we go higher from there. I'm expecting the first scenario though, based off AMD and just filling the gap in general, but we'll have to see tomorrow. I'll put the key takeaways in the description. I barely traded today. I had some puts overnight that I sold for a small gain, and then I bought some puts down in here, and I made a little bit on those too. Not a huge day trading day for me, but yeah, I mean, I don't like all the choppiness. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Did you day trade today? You make any money? Do you think my analysis is accurate? Yeah, anyway, like and subscribe as well. And maybe I'll do a midday update tomorrow if we get a gap down to 368. I think that's going to be a great place to buy short term, maybe buy some calls, in the money calls. We'll have to see. I will talk with you guys tomorrow, and have a good night.